got here. Dan, I believe you've got a review for us this week, do you not?
Yes, I do. I wanted to just do a short review of one that I've been thinking about a lot lately, and I think it's very timely in a lot of different ways, and that is the 2008 film from director Bruce McDonald, Pontypool, which, if you're fortunate, I don't know if this is still in print, you can get the all-region Kaleidoscope Blu-ray release. And so this film follows this controversial, kind of disgraced shock jock Grant Maisie, played by great Canadian actor Stephen McHattie. And he's just been kicked off the big city airwaves and is now taking an early morning host job at a small town radio station in sleepy Pontypool, Ontario. And what's unique about this film, it's based on the Tony Burgess novel Pontypool Changes Everything, which is actually quite different. And just going back to an earlier point, I actually think the movie is better than the novel in this case, which is rare but does happen. And it differs in the sense that the book was written from the point of view of the infected. I think this movie is very unique and overlooked, and it had a lot of issues at the time and split fans because it shuns both the Romero zombies and the pre-Romero West African voodoo lore. And, it got a lot of heat because it just wasn't the typical gut munchers that we've all grown accustomed to. And it focuses on the power of language to infect and alter our minds. It very much gets into media or media personalities spinning the news to suit their own purposes and just how that can alter a person. It's a very deep movie. I feel like obviously we had the big zombie boom, in the last 15 years or so, and we've gotten tons and tons and tons of Romero style zombie flicks, most of which aren't great, but occasionally we get surprised with something. But I really love this film. I had a long discussion with somebody last night about it. Tony Burgess initially found the inspiration as a homeless teen in California who was disconnected from society, not able to really properly speak, communicate with his fellow human beings. And I this one always bugged me because there's just so many, all the conversations seem to be, well, is it really a zombie flick? You could say it is, you could say it isn't. I think it's irrelevant because it's a very intelligent horror film, and it's laced with dread. It's a great winter horror film for you to check out, and tackles so many hot button issues. This was a planned trilogy. Unfortunately, that never happened. I'm kind of glad it didn't because I think it would have suffered from the Cube effect, where the sequels to that movie really over-explained everything and just might have ruined some of the mystique that this film has. It's not a humorless film. Stephen McHattie has some hilarious moments in this film. His real life wife Lisa Hull plays his producer, and they have great chemistry, obviously. I find a lot of people haven't seen it. It shouldn't be forgotten because, again, 2021, this movie's very relevant, and you'll be entertained, you'll be creeped out, and you will also be able to really converse with each other afterwards about what it's about, what the trigger word is in the film. It's a rabbit hole flick. I rewatched it just recently, and anybody out there that hasn't had the pleasure of checking it out again, it is on DVD. I think the DVD is still relatively easy to find, but if you can get a hold of this Kaleidoscope Blu-ray, which again, all regions, so you're covered, it has the Pontypool original radio play, which is a cool little feature that they have. Really good commentary tracked and some shorts. Check this one out, guys. Don't be like limited whether you're a Romero zombie person or you like to like much like me go back to some of the classics like I Walked with the Zombie, White Zombie, Plague of the Zombies on the Hammer side of things. Those are all fantastic films and another discussion I'll have down the line, but check this one out. Have a good conversation about it. I think you will enjoy it. And Stephen McHattie does not get he's one of the best actors in our genre right now. Doesn't get a lot of attention. You know the face, but a lot of people can't place the name, and he's just amazing in this. So please, by all means, check it out and let us know what you think of it. I'm curious.
Is it as good as Howling Through the Marsupials?
Ooh, that's a high
How
bar.
could it
be? Is it better than Revolt of the Zombies?
It is better than Revolt of the Zombies, I think, yes.
Is picking your nose with a chainsaw better than Revolt of the Zombies?
I've heard of Pontypool. It was on my list to watch for a long time, but I just never got around to watching it.
I think you may enjoy it. Like I said, it splits people, but I think this is one of those films I'm hoping can have a bit of a resurgence because, again, it's more topical now than it was in 2008. And it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and it's a really intelligent film.
I have yet to see that one. I'm gonna look it up after we're done here and see if I can find it.
Yeah, let me know what you think, Jamie. I'd be curious to get your take on it.
Yeah, I'm not a big zombie movie fan, but I do like a few.
The lore is
I'll check it
different
out.
here.
Yeah,
it's very different.
It's different enough that you're not gonna have the same trope issues.
Yeah.
I don't want to say what I want to say. Dan understands. There's a key difference.
Well, if it's gonna give anything away, don't say
I'm
it.
not gonna do it.
I want to go in blind. I like that better.
Yeah, going
Oh,
blind.
no, the Blind Dead is a completely different thing.
Tombs of the Blind Dead, one of my all-time favorites.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, different from this.
Now, who's the director of this one?
Bruce McDonald. And I think you will like it, Jamie. I really do. I think this is one that you would particularly enjoy.
Cool. I'm gonna look it up. That sounds like something I need to watch.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll have to put it back on my list. And this may begin a whole other conversation of non-traditional zombies.
Yeah.
Right? Non-traditional zombie movies, non-Romero style zombie movies, or Return of the Living Dead style zombies. So
there's a lot out there. It's a weird subgenre where people are like so caught up on, are they fast, are they slow?
right.
Just give me a compelling story, and that's all I need. I don't care if you tinker with the lore a little bit. It doesn't bother to me.
And then you have all the you made reference to the West African zombie tradition from early cinema, which is a whole different monster entirely.
Absolutely, yeah. Those films. I Walk with the Zombie.
I Walk with the Zombie is the key, the entry point for a lot of people into that cycle. Yeah, they're amazing, much more lyrical movies.
Yes.
Less visceral. Yeah.
Yes.
Not on the level of Burial Ground, but what is? What is?
City of the Living Dead is on the level of Burial Ground.
Yeah, it's right up there.
I mean, spandex, gymnastic television show invaded by the infected.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love it. We could talk about that because this is a different kind of zombie too. There's zombies running around with weapons, and you know what I mean. It's different.
Absolutely.
Kind of,
Lindsay for the win.
That may be something we may discuss that film more in the future, and it would be fun to do.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, very nice. Very nice. Well done, Dan.